Good morning, students. We know that the plane, coordinate plane. Coordinate plane is defined two lines x dash, y dash are the two lines. These two lines may be is a parallel or perpendicular. Yes, these two lines x dash and y dash are the two lines. These two lines are maybe is a parallel or perpendicular. Let us consider the two lines are mutually perpendicular to each other. These two are intersect at the point is O. O is called a center. O is called a center of the two lines. Of the two lines. That one is called a center of the horizon. Okay, now. So these two lines are mutually perpendicular together at the intersection O. So that makes a four parts together. That makes a four parts together. Is a first part, is a second part, is a third part, is a fourth part. Each part is called a, so is quadrant. Is called a first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. In a first quadrant, yes, x is positive, y is also positive. In a second quadrant, yes, x is negative, y is positive. In a third quadrant, x is negative, y is negative. In a fourth quadrant, x is positive, y is negative. So that one is at the point is O, x is also 0, y is also 0. So that one is any one point is P of x, y is any one point only. So first quadrant, x is positive, y is positive. In the second quadrant, P is minus x, y, because x is negative, y is positive. So in the fourth quadrant is x is negative, y is also negative. In the fourth quadrant is P is minus plus x, minus. So in the fourth quadrant, let us consider is P is a point in a first quadrant. So that one is joining the OP. So OP is initially in the x-axis. So that one is 0. Is a 0. So that one is x and y are mutually perpendicular together. So that one is makes an angle equal to 90 degree. Is also 90 degree. Is also 90 degree. So is also negative 90. So these one complete rotation is 360. Is a 360. So is a 90. 90 plus 90 is 180. 180 plus 90 is 270. 270 plus 90 is 360. So is a one complete rotation is a 360. So is a one wheel is complete rotates together. So that one is a 360 degree is a revolution. So is OP is a one point is OP joining the OP. So the initially in the OP is in the x-axis. So is rotates in the anti-clockwise direction, which makes an angle is a positive. Which makes an angle is positive. So OP is rotates in the anti-clockwise direction. So that one is makes an angle is a minus negative. So is a minus degrees. So is a OP is rotates in the anti-clockwise direction. Is first initially in the 0 degree. So is measures with the OY. So is 90 degree. Is measures with the so x is 180 degree. Is measures with the OY dash is 270 degree. Is measures with the so is OX is a 360. So is OX, OY, OX dash, OY dash, OX. These these are called the co-terminal angles. That one is called a co-terminal angles. So that one is 90 degree, 0 degree, 180 degree, 270 degree, 360 degree. These are all the is a co-terminal angles. Right? So that one is a quadrant-wise angle in a coordinate plane. Is OX is the initial line. Is rotates in the anti-clockwise direction. So is a OY measures with the OX dash, measures with the OY dash, measures with the OX. So 0 to 90 is a first quadrant. So that one is the first quadrant is 0 less than or equal to theta less than or equal to 90. Second quadrant is 90 less than or equal to theta less than or equal to 180. So is third quadrant is 180 less than or equal to theta less than or equal to 270. So fourth quadrant is 270 less than or equal to theta less than or equal to 360. So in a radians is 0 less than or equal to theta less than or equal to pi by 2, pi by 2 less than or equal to theta less than or equal to pi. So pi less than or equal to theta less than or equal to theta 3 by 2. So is 3 pi by 2 less than or equal to theta less than or equal to 2 pi. So these are the radian measure and degree measures. So is radian measure R type of tau. So is 90 is pi by 2. So is 180 is pi. So 270 is 3 pi by 2. Is 360 is 2 pi. 2 pi means is 180 double. 2 pi. Pi value is 180. So is 0 degree is 0. 0 degree is 0. So is 0 degree is 90 degree, 180 degree, 270 degree, 360. 0 to 90 is also same. 0 to pi by 2 is also same. Is a first quadrant. Is a first quadrant. Second quadrant is 90 to 180. Is the second quadrant. So is second quadrant is pi by 2 to pi. Next pi to 3 pi by 2 is the third quadrant. 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi is the fourth quadrant. Is the quadrant wise angles or radians. ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಎಂಥವು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂದರೆ ರೇಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ನಾಗಾದ್ರೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾನೆ, ಡಿಗ್ರೀಸ್ ಒಳಗಾದ್ರೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಅವನ್ನ ಕ್ಲೀನಾಗಿ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಟ್ರಿಗ್ನೋಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಟ್ರಿಗ್ನೋಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು, ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು. Is first one, consider one circle. Consider one circle. So is OX dash, OY dash, OY dash. So is PBA any point on the circle. So join the PM P of x comma y is makes an angle is a theta. Is the opposite sides. So is a adjacent side is a hypotenuse. Is x axis is x. PM is y axis is y. So is the radius of the circle is r. Radius of the circle is r. So that one is opposite side, adjacent side, hypotenuse. Already we know that in previous classes. So is opposite side is y, yx, y quadrant. So is ox is adjacent is x. Is the radius of the circle. Radius of the circle is e. So in the consider a circle whose center is at O and radius is r. Let P of x comma y be a point in a first quadrant in a first quadrant. Join the OP and PM is perpendicular to x-axis is 90. So is a right angle triangle. So therefore is POM is equal to so theta. Now in Indian class the trigonometric functions is always defined on the right angle triangle. So is that one is opposite side. OP is hypotenuse is R. Is PM is opposite side is Y. OM is adjacent side is X. Adjacent side is X. Equal to in the right angle triangle define the trigonometric functions sine of angle theta is shortly denoted as sin theta. Sin theta is defined as opposite side divided by previous also we know that so is hypotenuse, that is y divided by r. Y divided by r. Same first one is second one is cosine of angle theta equal to cos theta. Cos theta is defined as is adjacent side divided by hypotenuse equal to x divided by r. X divided by r. X divided by r. So in a third one is tangent of angle theta is defined equal to tan theta is defined as opposite side divided by adjacent side. That one is y divided by x. Y divided by x. Next, fourth one is cotangent of angle theta equal to cot theta equal to adjacent side divided by opposite equal to so x divided by y. X divided by y. X divided by y. X divided by y. Next, fifth one is secant of angle theta equal to secant theta is hypotenuse divided by adjacent side equal to r divided by x. Sixth one is cosecant of angle theta equal to cosecant theta equal to hypotenuse divided by opposite side equal to r divided by y. So these are all the trigonometric functions. Is sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cot theta, secant theta, cosecant theta. Sin theta is opposite by hypotenuse, cos theta is adjacent side divided by hypotenuse, tan theta is opposite by adjacent side. So cot theta is adjacent divided by opposite side. Secant theta is hypotenuse divided by adjacent side. Cosecant theta is hypotenuse divided by opposite sides. So these are all the trigonometric functions. So very important in ಮುಂದಿನ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಳ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತವೆ. ಸೊ ಸೈನ್ ತೀಟಾ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು, ಕಾಸ್ ತೀಟಾ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು, ಟ್ಯಾನ್ ತೀಟಾ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಭಾಳ ಕ್ಲೀನಾಗಿ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ಭಾಳ ಉತ್ತಮವಾಗಿ ನೀವು ಟ್ರಿಗ್ನಾಮೆಟ್ರಿಯನ್ನು ಕಲಿಬೇಕು. ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನಾನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ. ಈಸ್ ಎ ರೈಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್, ಈಸ್ ಎ ಥೀಟಾ. ಸೊ ಈಸ್ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಈಸ್ 4, adjacent side is 3, and so is a 5. A, B, C is a right angle triangle. So first one is sin theta is defined. Sin theta is opposite divided by hypotenuse 4 by 5. Second one is cos theta. Cos theta is adjacent side divided by hypotenuse 3 by 5. Next one is third one is tan theta. Tan theta is equal to 4 divided by 3. Next one is fourth one is cot theta is equal to 3 by 4. Next one is fifth one is secant theta. Secant theta is defined by hypotenuse divided by adjacent side is 3 5 by 3. Next the last one is cosecant theta. Cosecant theta is defined as hypotenuse divided by opposite side is 4. So these are all the trigonometric functions in very important. Next ಮುಂದಿನ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಓಕೆ ಬಾಯ್.